How much is someone worth? What's the value of a human life? And did you know that there has actually been some studies done on this? Did you know that you're worth 10 million buckaroos? I submit to you, it is worth it. Join the conversation, contribute to the solutions, help us shape Utah County where economic growth and quality of life are hand in hand.
We've got to stop telling our kids and grandkids to go out and change the world. It's bad advice. We should be telling them to change their neighborhood. That's what made America great. That is what is special about Utah, that we care about our communities, that we care about our neighborhoods, that we care about our congregations, we care about the people around us. There has never been a better time in the history of the world to be alive than right now. And there has never been a better place in the history of the world to live than right here in Utah.
I saw this headline that there's a seismic transformation of the U.S. economy. And people are talking about this seismic transformation because of AI. This is not that scary. It's not the first big transformation in the U.S. or the global economy. Anyone who looks at past industrial revolutions understands this very well. I run a university. It's so important to me and my fellow leaders and the faculty and staff here at UVU that we reimagine higher education, because that's what is needed when a new industrial revolution happens. We have to rethink what we are doing.
This is a map that shows something we call the Coincident Economic Index. This is August 2024. The light colors are the better states, and you can see Utah at the 180 index. The only state in this month that show better is Arizona. We're often number one. We're always in the top three. This is a powerful indication that you are running your business, living in a state that has some of the best economic data in the country.
What would a Bolton-led U.S. foreign policy look like?
Well, that may take some time to describe. I think that it's not a question of trying to police everything around the world. It's a question of making sure that American interests receive the kind of protection they deserve. It's not a desire to engage in conflict. It's precisely the desire to avoid conflict. Donald Rumsfeld once said, "It's not American strength that's provocative, it's American weakness that's provocative. If your adversaries think they can take advantage of you, by and large, they will."
We're thrilled that Utah is a place where others want to live. We also are thrilled that Utah continues to be a place where people want to raise their families. And with those things come growth. With growth sometimes comes growing pains, so we've got to be ready for it.
We are going to be a host city for the second time. There are only a handful of cities who've had the opportunity to do that. And Salt Lake City, in our Olympic experience back in 2002, we were seen as an example of how to take the Olympics and not make them just an event for a couple of weeks, the Olympic and Paralympic Games.
I don't think even a day goes by in the city of Provo, in my office, where the Olympics are brought up. We're so excited. It's 10 years away, but we are so excited.
It's a gift that we get the Olympics in 2034 instead of 2030. It gives us a big runway to do this right, and we're positioned great.
I got to see the IOC firsthand, come and visit Utah many times. They were so impressed with the care that we had taken for our venues, but they were most impressed with the people.
And in Paris, my firsthand experience was priceless. And so we got big shoes to fill. I will tell you that. We have very, very big shoes to fill, but nobody does it better than the United States, and nobody does it better than Utah.